We do an event every month called Charting Opportunities, and it's great. We bring in outside speakers to talk about business topics, right? Business only, things that we know are important for our business owners. And in June, we had a speaker come in. He actually lives down in Florida. He owns a great company that makes a product called Evil Bone Water. It's an old ancient Chinese recipe, and for all kinds of ailments. And it was great. He started the company. He was actually working he's a chiropractor by trade, and started the company in basically his own house, and was making batches, small batch. It grew, it grew, it grew. And so we were just talking about that growth in that Charting Opportunity series, right? And the growth in the marketing, right? Like Mark has done a phenomenal job marketing the company. And then he's also done a phenomenal job in growing the company. He was talking about that growth. And, one of the cool things that came out was as he talked about the growth, he talked about how he's trying to become the CEO, but he's not there yet. And like he's more a CEO or a COO right now than he is a CEO. And how he talks to his employees about the same thing. Like they want to grow beyond where they are, but in order to grow beyond where they are, they've got to watch the company continue to grow and elevate themselves out of the position. And elevating themselves out of the position means creating systems and processes for people to come in and backfill them and to do the things that they're currently doing so they can move on. And I thought that was such a great comment, such a great way to explain succession planning, right? Like that's essentially each one of us is going through succession planning in our own way, right? Like we want to move on, and whether it's to sell your company or whether it's to be better. And in order to be better, we have to move from where we are to a step above that or two steps above that. But you can't do that without creating new you, without getting to a point where you are replacing old you as well. So anyways, when you think about succession planning, think about it that way, right? Which is, how do I become the CEO? If that's if you've got a smaller company, like how do you actually get there? And, how do you move past CEO? How do you teach your employees to move from, analyst to chief investment officer in our particular case, or whatever that might end up being? So shift your focus a little bit on succession planning, and just think about growing into that new role and leaving that old role behind. If you like today's video, hit the subscribe button down below, or better yet, just leave us a comment.